Hello, Gracefield morning. A warm welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. You can also join me live on YouTube on Omanfm and watch us live here from the studio, and also tune in to FM in Kumasi and listen to Maritime and Port News. My name is Nanesi Boateng. Let's take a look at our stories this morning. Shipping agents yesterday warned that import container buildup in the Columbia port is worsening primarily due to the foreign exchange crisis, and urged authorities to resolve it fast as to avoid a more serious impact on the economy. Now, shipping companies rely on import containers being cleared from the port, destaffed and returned back to the containers depot, either to be used as export containers or be repositioned to high demand areas. Having the perfect balance of container supply and demand is key for shipping lines to achieve operational efficiency and keep costs down. Fast turnaround of the container is essential to maintain a balance of equipment. The pandemic has drastically extended the cycle of turnaround of the containers. However, the Salion Association of Shipping Agents, CASA, said since Sri Lanka is facing a dollar shortage, importers are not able to pay the necessary dues to clear the import containers from the port. Pressuring shipping lines for demurrage waivers will have an adverse effect, making Sri Lanka unfavorable. Now, CASA said containers dwelling at the terminal also mean that the supply of empty containers available for export too are reducing drastically, which result in further hikes in freight rates. And even if the exporter is willing to pay that higher freight rate, they still may not be able to secure container due to limited supply availability. Furthermore, even if shipping lines decide to reposition more empty containers to Colombo in order to cater for the export demand, it would drive up operational costs for the shipping lines and ultimately once again lead to freight rate increases or allocation given to another foreign or region where these issues are not prevalent. CASA said containers require physical space, and currently the space is taken up at terminals where space which could be used for transshipment cargo, and it's also used up by those containers, which will lead to an overall limitation of space for handling transshipment by the terminals, allowing shipping lines to look for alternative stable ports. Fishermen at the Nungua London Beach in the Greater Accra region of Ghana have bemoaned the impact of light fishing on their businesses and livelihoods. According to them, the activity of light fishing has taken a huge toll on them and crippling the fishing industry. Richard Boateng, a fisherman, lamented the rate at which fishing communities in Ghana, including Nungua in the Greater Accra region, have been plagued by plastic waste and its impact on the work. He described the pollution of the automated premix fuel distribution to reduced human element as a step in the right direction. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The master of a Singapore-flagged cargo ship that lost an estimated 50 containers at sea off the Australian coast in 2020 will stand trial in court over the mishap. Now, Muhammad Zuhali bin alias 44 appeared remotely in Brisbane Magistrate Court on Monday for the continuation of the committal hearing. He had 2 charges: disposing of garbage into the sea in an exclusive economic zone and failing to ensure a vessel is operated so as not to cause pollution or environmental damage. The charges were laid by the Australian Maritime Safety Authority. The APL England was travelling to Melbourne from China when an estimated 50 containers toppled overboard off the coast of Sydney on Sunday, May 24, when the ship hit rough seas. Containers and other debris later washed up on NSW beaches. Now, 21 containers lost at sea were empty, while others had bars too: food hydrators, medical face masks, shields, and goggles, furnitures. Now, round range hoods and gas balls. Mr. Alias appeared in the Brisbane court on Monday via video link from Malaysia. He is currently on bail. The committal hearing started with the prosecution dropping the single charge of failing to ensure a vessel is operated so as not to cause pollution or environmental damage. Now, Maritime and Port News will update you on subsequent court hearing on this case. In our final story, a senior lecturer at the University of Ghana, Dr. Patrick Asumenin, says the usage of Ghana Card for all financial transactions will help in widening the tax net and support the country's revenue generation effort for national development. In an interview with the media, the economist said the card could help track economic activities and close the loopholes in the informal sector. He said the move will give the Ghana Revenue Authority the opportunity to tax and also go after individuals and organizations that evade tax payment. On this note, we'll wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. You can also listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm on YouTube, and also follow me on Nanesi Boateng on Facebook and on YouTube and Instagram. My producer, Kwikwa, have a great day.
Joe. Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your #1 morning show.
Bu Oman no eso emu baako ene ngumesua. E ho nkomo de yaba be di mimidi e de yawo amufa boachi. Openi mu akwaba.
Eni amejo so.
Boko de.
Nyame no mpaibo.
Okay. Ye de yankopon ase. Sa no pay. Watna ase na yaba be di nkomo. Ne ye be hwe eye eniama miensa. De di kan eye wono a eboa ama nia esima mpani ni so ya osefa ya adwuma manu yi atumi akoso akyerɛkyerɛfo ene ya teacherfo ya omo ekrem ye behwe sɛ de omo boa ma adwuma yesi akoso